Welcome back to East Media Studios.
Welcome back to East Media Studios. I'm your host, Elise Voll, and let's get right into this week's announcements. This week, the Columbus East Choirs will have a bake sale during both lunches. Everything is $2. Be sure to stop by and support your fellow Olympians. On Thursday, the Key Club will be meeting in the library during advisory. Attention all juniors and seniors. There will be a representative from IB Tech in the library during advisory on Monday, March 31st. Spring weather has been crazy this year. Let's head over to Zane Sinnott for the weekend weather forecast.
Thanks, Elise. Friday is looking like a cloudy one with a low of 28 degrees and a high of 49, with a 45% chance of rain. On Saturday, it'll be sunny with a low of 27 and a high of 50 degrees. Finally, on Sunday, it'll be cloudy again with a low of 33 degrees and a high of 60, with a 10% chance of rain. That's all we have for this weekend's weather. Back to you, Elise.
Thursday, the C4 program is hosting a tour for parents conducted in both Spanish and English at Columbus North from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The East Drama Club meets every Friday during advisory. If you have an interest in drama or theater, please stop by. The Confidence Closet is officially open for juniors and seniors who need a prom dress. Additionally, the closet has formal attire for job interviews or presentations. Scan the QR code for more information on making an appointment. Spring sports are in full swing. Now we'll head over to Avicadanyan to see what's in store for the Olympians this week.
Thanks, Elise. Varsity softball is in action today at home against Brown County High School, with the game starting at 5:30. Tomorrow at 6, they will also play against Brownsburg. Tomorrow, boys varsity baseball will face off against Morrisville High School at 5:30. Finally, tomorrow, boys JV volleyball will play at the Orange Pit against Jefferson High School. That's all for sports. Back to you, Elise.
Gas prices are going up, and another incident at New York City Airport. For more on news, let's go to Karin Dutra with the latest.
Thank you, Elise. Over the past month, Americans have seen a spike in gas prices, with the average gallon costing over $1 more than what it did this time last month. The war with Iran has sparked this increase, because after the U.S. began the attack in February, Iran bombed surrounding Middle Eastern countries, specifically those with major oil production. Since then, oil fields in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Iraq have been bombed. Additionally, the Strait of Hormuz, the world's most critical oil checkpoint off the coast of Saudi Arabia, has been blocked by the Iranian Navy, preventing any oil ships from passing through. Due to this shortage of oil and difficulty of transport, oil and gas prices have risen significantly. This trend will also bleed into groceries and other consumer products, because as the cost of transportation increases, so do the prices of goods. However, Iran made a statement on March 24th that any non-hostile ships, which means any ship not associated with the U.S. or Israel, would be allowed to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. However, as of March 25th, no ship has attempted to pass. On Sunday, the LaGuardia Airport in New York saw a fatal accident where a regional Air Canada jet collided into a Port Authority airport vehicle fire truck, which killed 2 pilots and left a dozen injured. The fire truck was crossing the tarmac around midnight, heading to check on another plane. Before the collision, an air traffic controller could be heard on airport communications frantically telling the fire truck to stop. About 40 passengers and crew members were taken to the hospital, with most of them being released by Monday morning. It was originally speculated that there was only one air traffic controller working in the tower at the time of the accident, but that rumor was quickly shot down by Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. However, he did not provide any further details on the situation of staffing. That's all for news. Back to you at the desk.
That's all we have for this week's announcements. From me, Zane, Abdika, Karin, and the rest of the Torch TV crew. Thank you for watching. Remember to take care of yourself, others, and the place. And as always, try to be the best part of someone's day.